So, what if a viral UFO video was actually a sign of an ancient prophecy coming true? Today, we're going to unpack a source that makes exactly that claim, linking a really mysterious light over Jerusalem to a story that's been thousands of years in the making. Okay, so our story really kicks off with this strange, glowing object that just appeared over the Dome of the Rock in Jerusalem. Of course, it was caught on video, it went viral almost immediately, and it left millions of people asking the same question. What was that thing? News outlets were just completely baffled. You had multiple videos, all from different angles, but they all showed the exact same thing. This mysterious orb of light just hovering over one of the holiest places on Earth. And nobody had an explanation. Well, the immediate reaction was this mix of, total fascination and just plain confusion. The internet absolutely exploded with theories, but that core question, from newsrooms to comment sections, it was always the same. What was that light? And look, this is the key thing, right? This wasn't just one shaky, grainy video. We're talking about multiple people from totally different vantage points, all capturing the same pulsating orb of light coming down from the sky. That fact alone made it so much harder to just write it off as a simple hoax. But it wasn't just what the object looked like that was so strange, it was how it moved. It came down, it stopped on a dime, hovered for a bit, and then, bam, it shot straight up into the sky at a speed that just defies our current understanding of physics. I mean, no known aircraft can move like that. So really, the world was left with two main possibilities. Either this was real footage of something truly extraordinary, or it was one of the most elaborate, well-coordinated hoaxes ever pulled off. But what if this light wasn't just some random event? What if it was something more? See, to understand the incredible claim being made here, we have to step out of the world of UFOs for a minute and into the world of ancient prophecy. All right, so the entire argument really hinges on this pretty complex theological idea called the hypostatic union. Now, in simple terms, it's the belief that Jesus was both fully human and, at the exact same time, fully divine, two complete natures in one person. Now, this interpretation explains that dual nature by drawing a line between the Son of Man and the Son of God. The idea is that Jesus was born a human, the Son of Man. But at his baptism, according to this view, something incredible happened. The Spirit of God joined with him, and that's when he became the Son of God. And the thing is, this wasn't some new idea. The argument points way back to Old Testament prophecies, like this one from Isaiah, to suggest that this divine union, well, it was predicted centuries ahead of time. And this is the moment they point to as the prophecy's fulfillment. The baptism isn't just symbolic here. In this narrative, it is the literal moment that the human Jesus becomes the divine Son of God. And here it is. This is the crucial part. The Bible promises that Jesus will return in the exact same way he left, from the sky. This is the key that connects an ancient prophecy to a very modern UFO sighting. But the story doesn't stop with a single light over Jerusalem. Oh no. The claim is that this was just the beginning. And what supposedly happened next was, well, even more incredible. So this prophecy from Matthew, it describes a return that's going to be impossible to miss, right? Like lightning flashing across the entire sky. And according to the narrative we're exploring, that's a pretty good description of what happened next. So the account claims that shortly after the Jerusalem event, a call went out to religious leaders in Latin America. And then it happened. An angelic fleet of lights appeared in the sky. These were mass sightings, all along the coast, captured in just countless videos reported on the news. And this interpretation frames them as the arrival of heaven's armies, a celestial show of force. So from this perspective, these weren't just random lights, not at all. This was a deliberate sign from the heavens, a powerful message to the world that something absolutely incredible was happening, and that the messenger was for real. Okay, so let's just take a breath here. We've got a mysterious light over Jerusalem. We have an ancient prophecy of a heavenly return. And we have mass sightings of a so-called angelic fleet. So how are all these incredible events tied together? Well, we're left with two starkly different interpretations. One view sees the Jerusalem sighting as a world-changing event, a true sign of a divine prophecy unfolding. But the skeptical view, it's that the whole thing was just a really well-made hoax. The ultimate claim, The whole reason for connecting these dots is that these events are not a coincidence. The argument is that they are all pieces of the same puzzle, a modern-day fulfillment of an ancient prophecy of a second coming. So what do you believe? Was this a genuine divine sign, a prophecy unfolding for the digital age, captured on our smartphone screens? Or was it all just a masterful global deception? A story so compelling it just captured the world's imagination. The source has connected the dots, but the final judgment? Well, that's up to you.